Hello. How are you? I'm kind of just answering questions on here, but since you're on the live, that's kind of hard to do. Um, where am I from? I think that's what you meant to say. Sing a song. No, I'm not a good singer. I look like a serial killer from Turkey. Okay. How do I feel about Russians? I mean, I think everyone's equal, so I don't have anything against Russians or anything. You look like my fantasy commission number. You could have my Instagram. My Instagram should be linked in one of my videos. If you go to one of my old videos that I did post, my Instagram's linked in that. So if you guys want to add me on Instagram, yeah. I am neither. I'm not a serial killer or a singer. I'm just me. I love that you guys think I'm a serial killer and a singer, but I'm not, trust me. Just me trying to live a ish normal life, trying not to think about my ex or anything. Dance. I'm assuming you're asking me to do that just because on my YouTube shorts, I'm assuming, but there's really nothing to really dance to at the moment. I mean, I was kind of just getting ready for the day, so now I'm answering questions with 10 people in the live. 2 steps, please. Okay. That's all I'm gonna do. Big wave. Thank you. Literally in the middle of getting ready for the day. So then I decided to go live because of the fact I want to try and go live every single day. You're welcome. Love those emojis in the comments. Are you asking me where I'm from? Thank you. I mean, my energy's not really that big. I mean, I am an athlete, but that's really about it. Hi. Do you guys have any questions for me? Because I'm gonna try and answer some questions. If you guys have any questions about one of my latest videos, you guys can. Where are you from? I am from Washington. I do not smoke, so I don't have anything against people that do, so, because in fact my entire family does, but I do not. I'm one of the people in my family that don't. Thank you. How old am I? I am 14. I'm turning 15 July 23rd, and that's in 3 days. Since today is the 20th, I will be going live on my birthday, or at least try and post some type of video about it. I'll try at least. You're 12? Yeah. Don't really know what else to say. I'm kind of just waiting for questions in the comments because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm literally just bored, and I don't know what else to do right at the moment. What's your talent? I don't have a talent per se. I mean, I know I do all like the dances on here, but like I'm not gonna say I'm like good at it or anything because I don't think I am. I mean, I had a TikTok page in like 2019 where I did a lot. You're from Kenya? Nice. I think I read that right. You look pretty. Thank you. It's only in the middle of getting ready for the day. By the way, if you guys see like a little blur on my screen, that's because my camera's cracked. Do you know what it? I don't know. You can go around and subscribe. I'm not going to tell you guys to subscribe or not, because that's honestly your guys' choice. I am 14, turning 15 in 3 days. It's the second time I got that question. Hello. By the way, I don't know who's speaking in what language in the comments, but I have no idea how to read that. No, I have actually never left Washington, sadly. You look like 20s. Oh, I'm not in my 20s. I wish. No, I'm literally starting high school in September, so. But I've had people call me like 18 years old and everything, so you're not the first person that's in my 20s. Thank you. I got this Christmas, and then I ended up just cutting this out because honestly, I kind of just liked it that way. So thank you. Kind of surprised that people's in this live actually. Do you have a boyfriend? To actually reply to the comment that's saying, "Do you have a boyfriend?" I did about 4 weeks ago. If you guys watched one of my previous YouTube videos, it was kind of me explaining about my life and everything, and basically what happened with that scenario. Basically what happened is we broke up a few weeks ago because he said that he was losing feelings after we literally had our first kiss. He broke up with me 2 days later. He said he was losing feelings and he didn't know what to do. So just me or Taylor Swift. I would pick Taylor Swift. How is the life there? I would love to come. I wouldn't say it's the best country ever. So yeah, but if you guys want like more intel on what happened in that relationship, just go watch my YouTube video I posted. Just letting you know I'm crying in most of the video. Not telling you guys have to, but if you guys want to know more about the whole thing, go watch that video. Because it also explains a little bit more about my back life. Nice. Is anyone in this live in track or anything? Here's a kitty on. Thank you. I actually love kids. Actually, I have 4 dogs. I have 2 puppies and 2 grown ones. I do not have a kitty, sadly. So I love all the little emojis y'all are putting in the chat right now. What's the time here? Let me check. It is 2:15 in the afternoon. I literally pulled an all-nighter and I still have full energy. So, literally pulling an all-nighter. Like, if you guys were on my live a few nights ago, or like the other night, I think I did an all-nighter that night because the fact I wasn't tired. I kind of sleep most of the day because the fact I had nothing better else doing during that time. But yeah, the time here is 2:16 now. It's 12. Ooh. Damn. Yeah. It's nighttime for y'all. Well, you should probably be getting to bed. Don't pull me and do an all-nighter. Should I post more videos? Just curious, because I've been trying to post a little more YouTube shorts, and no one's really been on them or really anything. I see that I get views, but never really any likes or comments anymore. I promise I'll probably be posting more around the school year pops up because I will have more motivation to get up and do it. Because at the moment, I have no motivation to really do anything besides living a life on here. I'm sorry if I've been kind of not been posting a whole lot. I've been kind of trying to focus on me and what I should do to move on and everything. So thank you. I try to be. Trust me, I wouldn't exactly say I was the nicest person in 6th grade, but I am now literally going into 9th grade this year. So I've been working on myself. But I think when I wasn't a good person in 6th grade, probably because of the fact I was taking on what happened to me in the past and kind of focused out on other people and everything. I know I was mean to people, especially my sister. If you guys don't see my twin sister, she's on some of my YouTube videos, little shorts. And I've also had a few comments say, "Are we identical twins?" Or "We are identical twins, just we look more alike when we were younger than we do now." But we are identical twins, just to verify that. Anyone on this live. And if you guys aren't subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe or not. I really don't care. I mean, I would like to see my subscribers go up, but you guys are really nice. I didn't think I'd have a few people hop into the live and actually spread positivity in the live, surprisingly. Thank you. I try and focus on me and not what people say, but it's kind of hard because of the household I grew up in. I've been in and out of foster care. A lot of personal stuff has happened. Trust me, being in and out of foster care isn't really the go-to life. And again, if you guys want to know more about that, it's on the YouTube video I posted. Do I have any Ariana Grande fans in this live? Well, there's only one person alive, so not really much I can really do. Um, but whoever's still alive, would you like me to share a little bit more about my life and everything? I don't really want you to go watch the YouTube video I posted a few days ago, well, weeks ago, because it's kind of depressing. Okay, now there's two people in life. Don't know who's that second person, but I also don't know who the first person is. Don't worry, just focus on you. Don't mind what people say. Honestly, with that being said, it's kind of hard to focus on myself and not what people say because the fact and how much stuff I've gone through. I don't know if anyone in this live knows, but everyone in my family is like a smoker, and I'm the only one that's not in my family. So me going to school is kind of hard because the fact I get made fun of, accused of smoking, even though it's literally my parents and everything. And it's kind of hard to get through school when you're getting made fun of all the time and being accused of stuff that you don't do. I kind of went through my entire eighth grade year like that, especially when I went to a school with like most like preppy kids, and I don't necessarily like preppy kids. And I'm sorry if anyone here is. Um, I just personally don't. And I kind of just went through my entire eighth grade year like that, but I kind of ended up pushing that aside and focusing on myself that year. I did end up passing with all passing grades, surprisingly. Um, had a lot of positive teachers. Um, yeah, I've had a lot of. Well, I know I had a lot of positive people that year, but I am moving to ninth grade now, and I'm hoping this year will be a lot better for me, especially when I'm trying to become a better person in so many different ways. But it's kind of hard to become that when you don't know anything. Um, Now you are a campus. Thank you. I've been trying. I went through counseling when I was in seventh grade, and it did kind of help me through some of the issues I was in, especially the one thing that was happening with my uncle. If you guys don't know what happened with my uncle, it is on the video I posted a few weeks ago, but I will more than happy share what happened on this live. What happened with my uncle is I was molested by my uncle for about 2 years, almost 3. Um, I couldn't stop it, or I was scared to stop it because I didn't know what was going to happen. And I was in fourth grade when it happened. It happened to me through fourth, fifth, and then partially sixth grade. So when I was like, I had a lot of emotions built up, and I kind of let it off on other people at the time. But yeah, we actually went to court this year to finalize everything. So yeah, my life is kind of eh. A lot of bad things have happened, and a lot of good things have happened. And the one good person I met, uh, well, I thought he was a good person, and he left me. So, which was perfectly fine. That's what he chose to do. So I'm not going to choose what other people want to do. That's their decision. I'm not going to make those things. So, I know that's a lot to say on live and a lot of personal stuff to be saying, but honestly, it kind of just needs to be out there and everything, especially when it sucks that it was my uncle was the closest person to me and it happened, and it did scar me for a few years. And then what also sucked is my sister was involved. It didn't happen to her, but I told her about it, and I told her not to tell anyone, which I regret because I know I should have told someone and I never did. And it kind of stuck to my sister more than it did me, even though it happened to me and not her. It stuck to her a little bit more. It caused her to act out of school and everything. I kind of just I was just hanging out with the wrong people at the time. So, there's a little bit about me. A little bit more than I expected to share. Oh, please don't cry. I kind of put all my feelings in these YouTube shorts, but I know it's not going to help. So I kind of come on this live to see if anyone else is like feeling the same way or anything. It kind of pulls me away from reality, and lets me talk to people that I don't know. And sometimes you guys have like really good advice. And that's the one thing I love. That's why I hop on here. That's why I do YouTube. It's because the fact that it kind of just helps me look at a good side and not the bad side. So that's the one thing I like about being on here, and I love talking to you guys. I love sharing my life with you guys, even though my life is kind of screwed up. But, focusing on the positive, not the negative. Especially that negative. And I will try and go live I'm going to try and go live every day if possible. No promises in the matter. But I do want to. I'm going to try and go live every day because I do like talking with you guys, even if it's just me talking and you guys sharing, comments and everything. I just love it. So thank you guys for being there and being good people. And I hope you guys I hope you guys' lives are going better than mine is, at least. I hope you guys are passing school, staying in school. For you athletes, I hope you guys are doing really good in school so that way you guys can play your games and everything. Because I'm an athlete, so I can see that. But and if it's like 12 o'clock for y'all should be in bed. Don't pull me and do an all-nighter, okay? I'm not gonna be the person that is gonna tell you all to stay up all night just so you guys can get alive. But right now there's only 2 people alive, so that means like the 20 people that were in here left. But I understand it's kind of boring, so. Thank you. You are surprisingly the only person that's actually stayed in live this entire time. Surprisingly. So, thank you. There's another person that just joined the live, but I'm not really getting any other chats besides you. So, if anyone else in the live wants to ask me anything, shoot. If you want to ask me anything, go right on ahead. Thank you. Which actually, guys, what actually really sucks is my ex is actually subscribed to this, and I wouldn't be surprised if he hopped on the live and didn't say anything. Everyone deserves better than what is happening, because I know a lot of people are going through some bad stuff in their lives, probably even worse than me. Probably lost a family member or worse. People are going through some stuff out there, especially in the area I've been in. Area I do live in. Trust me, it sucks. Life just sucks in general. Life doesn't always go our way. Obstacles are thrown at us and everything, and I hope you guys for the best. I hope myself for the best. So you guys make sure you guys stay strong and everything. I'm gonna try and stay strong. So but if you guys want my Instagram, I will post that on a different video. I will put my Instagram in the description. So if you guys want to actually have a one-on-one conversation with me, you guys are more than welcome to. Thank you. That's not my entire life story, but if you guys do want me to share my life story, I will more than welcome to. If you guys want me to do it now, or if you guys want me to do it on an actual video, but I will share a little bit more about it. I wouldn't exactly say I can get any guy I want. Trust me. First boyfriend I ever had was in 4th grade, and he knew about the whole situation with my uncle and everything, and he told me to tell multiple times I didn't. But he also cheated on me when after 2 years of dating. It was long distance, so I can understand where he cheated and everything. But even within that 2 year long distance relationship, I stayed loyal no matter what. And then I recently got together with someone in May, and I kind of thought he was different. He didn't cheat. It just he said he like I went to his house for the second time, talking to his parents and everything. Um, and we had an argument because of the fact that I said I wasn't ready to like kiss or anything. Like he should have respected that personally. And he did. It just he kind of got irritated because I did keep going on and off saying if I wanted to or didn't. But then with my past experience and stuff, you can see where I was scared to actually fully let him into my life. And this was like after a month of dating, but it was only a month, so we hadn't like shared really anything with each other. Like we were calling every night and everything. I'm staying strong, trust me. Honestly, being cheated on wasn't the worst thing, especially with him. Kind of expected out of him because I had already had a lot of people telling me about it. Do I love to kiss? Well, actually, the third time I went to his house, which was actually a few weeks ago, I actually did do our first kiss because I finally decided that I was ready and I was ready to fully let him in my life. And I even told him stuff that happened with my mom when I was little and everything, and my uncle. Um, but it was a decent kiss that we shared together. I don't regret it, but there's also a part of me that does, because the fact literally 2 days after it, we literally broke up because the fact he said we had nothing in common, which wasn't the case, which is the part that really kind of got to me. I did cry for about 2 days, and after that, I kind of just sucked it up and told myself that it is what it is. I can find someone better. So, yeah. I do still love him, but we both talked about the same that we're not going to stay friends or anything because it would be more comfortable that way. Um, but he looks at my Instagram stories still, which is kind of weird, not going to lie. I mean, I do look at his Instagram account, but I don't go on his story or anything where I can actually see where he viewed it. So, if you guys want more of my life story, here it is. When I was about 4 years old, my dad went to jail because my mom accused him of something. I actually woke up that morning and watched my dad get handcuffed and thrown into the back of a police car. Wasn't the best moment I've ever seen in my life. So that was pretty scarring, especially for the 4 year old me. I was scared because I watched my dad get thrown in the back of a cop car. I went in foster care with my aunt and uncle until I was like 9 years old, which I think when I was 9, I was in 4th grade. I don't really remember. So, my whole mom situation, she was on drugs and everything when my dad went to jail. Before I was thrown into foster care with my aunt and uncle, my mom was doing drugs and everything. She literally abandoned me and my sister in a park just so she could go sleep with some guy so she can get what she wanted to smoke and everything. So after that, we were put in foster care, actually twice, because we were also put in foster care when we were actually babies, because my mom, I don't exactly know because I don't really remember anything when I was 1 years old, 2 years old. So that with my mom. I went in foster care with my aunt and uncle for a little bit, which was, I think the years I was living with them, the whole thing didn't happen with my uncle yet. I think it was when I went back into custody with my father. The whole situation happened, and it wasn't 2 years later I stopped going over to my aunt and uncles because honestly I didn't feel comfortable going over there anymore, and my parents hadn't known about the situation yet. I do have a stepmom now, so yeah. But like I said, I didn't go over there for a while, and then eventually I went over there for my brother's birthday because it was my brother's birthday. I'm not gonna miss out on that. He was turning 15, I think. Yeah, he was turning 15. I wasn't gonna miss his 15th birthday, so I went over there. I kind of ignored him most of the time. My uncle I ignored. I always was hanging out with my brother. I ignored my uncle most of the time until I was slowly sitting down eating, and he was fixing shoes right next to me and said, "I'm really sorry about what happened." And then I left that day, kind of shooken up a little bit after seeing him again, especially when he was the one that came to pick us up and everything for the birthday. And then I think it was like 2 weeks after that. Apparently, he admitted everything to my aunt, which then got out to the police, which then got to my dad. So then my dad found out, and then I was just watching a YouTube video with my sister and my brother on the couch, and he burst in the room and said, "Did this happen to either one of you two?" And I said, "Yeah, it did." He's like, "Why didn't you tell me?" I said, "Because of the fact I was scared. I didn't know what to do or say." So, and with my stepmom being in the room when that happened, it kind of brought back childhood memories of her, because the similar situation happened to her with her dad and mom. She was abused and everything. So it kind of went to heart when it came to my stepmom. She was kind of loving up on me for about a month or two. And then we were supposed to go into court a few times, but he never showed. So actually this year we went into court and we finalized how long he was going to be in there. He was supposed to be in there for like 5 years, and they actually cut it down to be like 2 years, which got me and my dad irritated, along with my stepmom, because of the fact that he also read a sorry letter in front of everyone with mine and my brother's initials, because it also happened to my brother before it happened to me, and I didn't know about it. I didn't find out until actually towards the end of my 6th grade year. I didn't find out about it. That happened to my brother. Thank you. I'm trying to be strong, trust me. I'm trying not to cry at the moment, trying to share this on live, especially with the 3-4 people that's been staying to listen to this story. But yeah, it was hard for a little bit, especially in court after seeing him after that long period of time. I didn't see him. I was kind of shaking at court, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of hiding my face with my stepmom, because I did have a choice to go up to the stand and speak, but I chose not to, because I was honestly too scared to stand up in front of him and my aunt that was right behind me, along with his parents in the front row. So it was scary, I'm not gonna lie. But it's done and over with. I've moved on. I'm pretty sure. I've been trying to. It's kind of hard to face something like that after happening to you for about 2 years and finding out it happened to your brother. Yeah, my life is pretty fun, to say the truth. Yeah, well, I at least try and stay true to myself, and I like to put my story out there, because I know a lot of people can relate to the same thing that's happened, because I have had so many friends in the past where it's also happened to them with either a father, an uncle, a grandpa, something like that, and kind of putting that out there, it kind of relays a message and everything. All I'm going to say is be careful. You never know. And don't pull me, and don't tell anyone about the situation if it ever does happen. And I hope it doesn't, because I don't want you guys going through the same thing I did for 2 years. Trust me, that was pretty traumatizing. That's the reason why I was put through counseling. I mean, yes, counseling did work, but honestly, I think I still need to be in counseling, because it sometimes still affects me, because my ex's dad didn't know what happened to me beforehand, and he made a joke in the car, and it kind of just triggered an emotion. So I had to have him talk to his parents about it, so they wouldn't make a joke like that again. Because when it comes to a situation like that, you think you're over the whole situation, and then there's just like one word being said, and it can instantly trigger that emotion or memory you had with that moment or time, anything. And it is pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. I never thought it would happen to me after watching so many movies where it did happen to people, and then it happened to me. Thank you. I am holding on, trust me. It's really hard. Like, I'm literally shaking right now. I'm not gonna lie, just talking about the whole situation because of the fact it's been so long. And what sucks is my biological mom also got a hold of me not so long ago. A lot of weird stuff's been going on, so yeah. Thank you for being there, and I'm happy that I get it. I'm happy that I get to speak to you guys about this type of situations and everything, and I just hope you guys try to avoid it as much as possible. And I hope, like I said, I hope it doesn't happen to you guys. I'm not gonna cry. At least I'll try. I'm trying not to cry at the moment, because you guys can probably hear it literally in my voice that I might literally cry. So, like I said, be careful. And if you guys ever do go through a hard time, just try and think of the positive. Don't try and think back on that. So, yeah. Don't really know what else really to say, because that's kind of my whole life story. Foster care twice, molested my uncle. Yeah. And thank you for the people that have stayed in life to listen to this. Especially if you guys are females, it is hard for us because the fact that boys don't know how to keep their hands to themselves or their eyes or really anything, where they're always getting told what to wear and what not to wear. I love how school dress code is always about females and not males, because of the fact that they don't know how to control their eyes. So, don't you just love being a female? Being told what to do and not to do. Thank you. But I might be getting off live here soon because it's been 38 minutes and my brother has to go to work in a little bit, so I'm gonna probably go hang out with him for a little bit. But I will more than happy hop back on live later and answer any more questions you guys have. If you guys want my Instagram, I will post a YouTube short after this. So after this live, I'll probably put up a YouTube short with my Instagram tag on it. If you guys want to add me on Instagram and ask any further questions personally, I will accept your guys' request, and you guys are more than welcome to ask me anything more to the whole situation. And if you guys have anything going on that you guys want to talk about to me, I will more than welcome to talk to you guys about it. I really don't know how to answer that question. Honestly, my ex cared about me and cared what happened because one of his exes did have a similar situation to me. I don't know. And thank you. I think you guys know what this is really about. And I just had someone, Hazel, what happened? I don't know if you were here the entire time during this live when I was kind of saying my entire life story, but thank you. I mean, it's kind of boring, but literally only hop on here to answer questions and kind of tell my life story, even though I kind of do it almost every single live stream because of the fact that I have people asking me what happened and everything, and I have new people joining live, and sometimes the same people, but there are different people on here that want to know my story, and I will happy to share it. But what happened, Hazel? Basically, for the people that's in the live, I'm gonna just tell them real quick, not the whole story, just a little short thing. What happened is, I got abandoned in a park, went to foster care with my aunt and uncle, got molested by my uncle, and yeah. Oh, please do not stay up all night because of me. I do not want you to be I don't want to be the reason that you get no sleep. Trust me, I got no sleep last night, and I somewhat regret my decision. I guarantee after this live stream, I'm going to end up passing out. I'm an interesting person. Thank you. I don't really think my life is that interesting, but thank you. At least the only interesting parts is what happened. I don't have a lot of interesting parts, especially with all my friends are guys. That's because I don't really get along with a lot of females because of the fact that I don't like privacy. I eat shrimp. I'm not a big fan of shrimp. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I like it, but it's definitely not something I'd eat a lot of the time. Probably something like I eat when it's my mom's birthday because of the fact. Please go to sleep. I will probably do another live tonight. So, and I know tonight will be the morning for you. So, if you want, please go to bed. I don't want to be the reason you get no sleep. So, please get sleep. I love that you guys are worried about my feelings and everything. But we can always talk about that another time because I'm probably hopping off live here in a little bit because I know if I don't, you're not going to hop off. So that means you're going to get no sleep. And B, also, I need to go hang out with my brother before he goes to work and everything. Oh, if you're curious, I have six brothers. I actually have quite a bit of brothers. I have Nathaniel, Anthony, Landon, Nate, Steven. Thank you. I love that you guys all care about me, and I care about you guys as well. That's why I want you guys to get sleep. Again, I love that you guys all care. Love that you guys are always here for me, and I will be here for you guys. So, like I said, if you guys just joined live stream or you've been here, I'm sorry to repeat it, but after this live video, yeah, you can definitely try and see each other. You can ask more questions. But like I said, after this live stream, I'm gonna make a YouTube short. So make sure to go check out my YouTube shorts after this. I'm gonna put on my Instagram in a YouTube short video. That way you guys can add me on Insta and we can actually have separate conversations with each other. Like if you guys want to ask me questions that you guys don't ask in live stream, I can answer them on there. And I will probably also be going live on Instagram. I go live on Instagram a lot, so that's another thing. And you guys can see more of my life because I post a lot of stuff on my Instagram, not so much on here that I do Instagram. So if you guys want to go over there after this live stream, yeah. But since it's almost been an hour, I am gonna hop off, guys. So I will try and hop back on here later tonight, or if you guys add me on Instagram. Okay. I'm going to get off live and I'm going to post a YouTube short with my Instagram tag. So just wait for me to post and then you can add me. So, guys, I'm going to do a YouTube short and put my Instagram tag in there, okay? Cool. I'm going to go do that. So I'm going to hop off live. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. And I hope to chat with some of you guys later tonight on live or on Instagram.